had a pretty quiet hurricane season so far, but it's because we've had a lot of wind shear from the east that has not created favorable conditions in the Atlantic. So that's a good thing, but you still need to be better safe than sorry, right? Call that insurance company, see what's up, make sure you're all covered. Taking a look outside at Denton, 77 degrees. You can see where the lawn is always green at UNT. So a little bit of cloud cover earlier this morning, that moved out pretty quickly, and it's going to be pretty warm out there, muggy and humid. Very similar today compared to what we saw yesterday. Just taking a look at those temperatures across the northern portion of the state, very similar in the low to mid 70s. You know what? You got a 69 there in Sulphur Springs, a little bit cooler, a little bit drier to the west. They're not feeling quite as muggy, but those dew points are pretty high. Looking at the 24-hour temperature change, you can see a couple degrees cooler out to the west. We're right about the same, and the east, a couple degrees warmer. Did get some showers to far east Texas overnight last night. Just taking a look at those dew points, again, already in the mid to upper 60s. It's going to be a little bit of an uncomfortable afternoon. If you do have to be outside, just you know what to do. Take precautions. Make sure you drink plenty of water because we are right on the brink of fall, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. Again, as I mentioned before, over the last several hours, we did have some showers out to the east, and those just barely stayed out of our viewing area. We did, however, have quite a bit of cloud cover. As we move through the afternoon, you may have noticed my little storm on my graphic that I started with talking about the temperatures. You have a slim possibility, and honestly, it looks as the morning progresses, those chances are even dying down more so. So you'll see a few clouds this afternoon, and as we move through the afternoon, I would say late afternoon, early evening, it's possible some of you all could see a shower or two in your backyard, but most of that activity is going to be to the south of us, at least south of I-20. If you're north of I-20, probably pretty slim that you're going to see any showers at all. So you know how it is. We got to throw in that 10% chance because it is possible that some of you all could see some showers. Greater chances to the west. Our temperatures, as I mentioned before, will stay above average over the next few days. Really, we should be in maybe the upper 80s, mid to upper 80s for our high. What's not helping is this heat dome, this high pressure system that continues to just kind of loom over the Lone Star State. And that's going to stick around as we move through the week. Now, by next weekend, it's possible we could be seeing some cooler temperatures with the start of fall, but it's not going to feel like fall. I want to go ahead and talk about the tropics. As Cleo and I were just mentioning before about hurricane season, been a little bit quieter this season so far, but you do have a couple things going on, including a situation. Well, you had Gordon. I just zoomed past Gordon. He's going to go ahead. That's a tropical storm and dissipate, not posing a threat to land out there in the Atlantic. And then you also have kind of this situation, some activity just off the coast of the Carolinas. So that is something that we're keeping our eye on because it's possible that could develop about a 50% chance over the next 7 days. Tonight, low of 71 degrees. Tomorrow, similar to today, you're looking at a high of 92. I'm going to go ahead and show you that 14-day forecast. We stay in the low 90s Monday and Tuesday. We continue to warm up to the mid 90s by next weekend. And then it looks like you do kind of have a cool front. I say cool front putting us back in the upper 80s possibly by next week. All right, Cleo, back to you.
All right.